yielding the floor to me, I want to move a very important motion, an issue, important urgent motion on the need for, I want to crave the judgment of the House to allow me move a matter of very urgent, important notice for the House. Thank you very much. A call for the investigation of the financial budgetary provisions, approvals, and multilateral donations on skills acquisition and related programs of the federal government and its agencies that have cost this country billions of naira. I so move, Mr. Speaker. The House notes that social investment program and skills acquisition program are parts of sustainable tools for the eradication of unemployment amongst our youth all over the country, and also for the enhancement of human capital development and productivity in our country, Nigeria. The House also knows that unemployment and its principal attendant effects, which is poverty, have caused terrible damage on all faces of the nation and cannot be disconnected from insecurity, violence, and other social vices being perpetrated by some Nigerians in their desperation to survive and be self-sufficient. Aware that the federal government and multilateral donors in this effort to get Nigerians engaged in meaningful economic ventures had committed so much funds for the approval and implementation of skills acquisition programs, self-reliant programs, and social investment safety nets in all states of the Federation through many of its agencies, including but not limited to Industrial Training Fund, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency, and the Nigeria Directorate of Employment and Amnesty Department of the Presidency. The House also aware that adequate provision had not been put in place to ensure the effective monitoring and implementation of these programs, as a greater proportion of our youth remain unemployed or unemployable, and hence the decreasing rate of poverty level, insecurity, domestic violence, and criminal acts perpetrated daily in the country, and lack of financial transparency and prudency have also hampered the continuous support from multinational donors all over the world. Recall that there have been several claims in the past by majority of the beneficiaries of this lottery program that aside the crescent vest and face caps given, have been unjustly denied facility expected to be fully given to them after their training, which is contrary to the terms, conditions for the approval of this program under the various agencies of the federal government. Cognizant that the rationale for the approval and implementation of these skills acquisition and related programs by the federal government will remain a far cry or less achievable without a collaborative effort to query into the financial budgetary provision and value additions by those affected agencies. Observes that the affected beneficiaries of this skills acquisition program, formal and informal, will not be able to effectively contribute to the growth of our economy or be self-sufficient and self-reliant, where base facilities are not procured or distributed by these federal government agencies and parastatals. Concerned that the prevalent insecurity and unemployment in the country, apart from occasioning unnecessary loss of lives and property, have also created a worrisome situation for our nation to tap maximally its full potential from all the sectors of the economy, and the trends have negatively impacted significantly on our gross domestic product. Further concerned that the obvious skill gap in many of the sectors of our economy has further led to the influx of foreigners with special skills into the corridor of our economy with an attendant capital flight and is discriminate observers of our immigration protocol. Resolves set up an annual committee to investigate the concerned agencies and parastatals in the implementation of these skills acquisition-related programs in line with the spirit of this motion. Cost report to be laid before the House in 16 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker. People of Hon Oghene Egoh Federal Constituency, Lagos, Mr. Speaker, as you know, I'm a Lagosian. Yes. This motion becomes very important because of the huge amount of money that the federal government and various international agencies have been pouring into the country for various skills acquisition programs to train our youth to ensure that they have the skills to get jobs, to reduce unemployment, and to reduce insecurity, killings, and a lot of anomalies happening all over the country. Unfortunately, these billions that have been poured into this training, we are not seeing it. And international agencies are becoming worried that the monies they are putting into various agencies to help youth in the country are not being well used. And as you know, Mr. Speaker, when the youth are fully engaged, they are well trained, and they are well employed, it will remove insecurity. People who finish from universities, who need skills, can acquire skills, and become self-employed. Those who finish from secondary school can also become self-employed, both male and female. That way, the problem of unemployment will be reduced to a minimum, and their youth can support themselves instead of continuously relying on their parents. And at the end of the day, out of frustration, these youth will now take up arms, they join various gangs, and then be of harm to the country. So this motion is coming in a way for us to investigate what this money will be used for, to give various donors the confidence that when they donate money, the money will be used for the right purpose. And to also ensure that if there are problems with the training that is being given, the National Assembly can intervene to ensure that the right thing is done, so that our youth can be employed, so that they can be well trained for the interest of the entire country. This is the purpose of the motion, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Very good motion. Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it.